You wake up in the morning full of energy, ready to conquer the day. But when you check your to-do list, it already feels overwhelming. You rush from one task to another, answering emails, scrolling your phone, trying to keep up. At night, lying in bed, a painful thought hits you. I was busy all day. But did I actually achieve anything? It feels like running on a treadmill, sweating, exhausted, but going nowhere. And deep down, you start asking yourself, is this all life has to offer? That's when Covey's words start to hit differently. He studied what makes people truly effective, not just busy, but focused, calm, and successful. Habits anyone can practice. Habits that turn chaos into clarity, stress into peace, and busyness into real results. Today, we'll explore those 7 habits. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to stop surviving and start living with real impact. Let's begin. Habit 1. Be proactive. Most people live life like passengers in a car. When the weather is bad, they complain. When traffic is heavy, they get angry. When someone cuts them off, their whole day is ruined. But effective people know something. They are in the driver's seat. Being proactive means you stop blaming your parents, your boss, or bad luck. Instead, you ask, what can I do right now to change this? Psychologists call this the circle of influence. Some things are outside your control. The economy, the weather, other people's choices. But some things are inside your control. Your effort, your attitude, your response. Highly effective people focus on what they can control. That's why they grow, while others stay stuck. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Imagine climbing a tall ladder, working day and night, only to realize it's leaning against the wrong wall. That's what happens when you chase success without direction. Effective people don't just ask, what do I want to achieve? They ask, why do I want it? This habit is about having a compass, a clear vision for your life. Not just your career, but your relationships, your health, your inner growth. Think of an architect. Before a single brick is laid, there's a blueprint. Without it, the building falls apart. Your life is the same. If you don't design it, you may spend years building, only to realize it's not what you wanted. Habit 3. Put first things first. A professor once placed a jar on his desk. He filled it with big rocks. Then he asked, is it full? The students said yes. Then he added pebbles, then sand, then water. Suddenly, the jar held everything. Here's the lesson. If he had started with sand, there would be no room for the rocks. Your big rocks are what truly matter. Your health, your relationships, deep work, personal growth. The sand is the small stuff. Emails, scrolling, small errands. Most people fill their lives with sand first. That's why they never have space for what matters. Effective people do the opposite. They put the big things first, and the rest somehow fits. Habit 4. Think win-win. Life often feels like a competition. When someone else wins, we feel like we lose. But effective people think differently. They don't see success as a limited pie. They see a pie that can grow. This mindset builds trust. Opportunities, strong relationships. When people win with you, they want to work with you. Think about business partners. If one takes everything, the partnership dies. But when both win, the partnership lasts. Win-win isn't about being nice. It's about finding solutions where everyone leaves stronger. Habit 5. Seek first to understand. Most people don't really listen. They wait for their turn to talk. Highly effective people listen like a mirror. They reflect back what they hear. They make others feel seen, heard, and valued. This is called empathetic listening. When people feel understood, trust grows. And only then does influence begin. Because influence doesn't start with talking. It starts with listening. Habit 6. Synergize. A single violin can play a beautiful melody. But when violins, drums, and trumpets come together, they create a symphony. That's synergy. Most people compete, compare, or clash. Effective people combine. They know diversity is a strength. The quiet thinker and the bold speaker. The creative dreamer and the practical planner. Together, they create something greater. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. A woodsman was cutting a tree with a dull saw. Working harder, sweating more, getting exhausted. A passerby asked, "Why don't you stop and sharpen your saw?" The woodsman replied, "I don't have time. I'm too busy cutting." That's how many of us live. Grinding, hustling, burning out. But effective people pause to sharpen the saw. They invest in 4 areas. The body, through exercise and rest. The mind, through reading and learning. The heart, through relationships and kindness. The soul, through reflection and purpose. Because effectiveness isn't about doing more. It's about becoming more. Final thoughts. Here's the truth. Effectiveness isn't about luck, talent, or intelligence. It's about habits. Small daily choices that shape your life. Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first things first. Think win-win. Listen deeply. Create synergy. And sharpen your saw. These are the 7 habits that can transform your life. So here's the question. Which habit will you start practicing today? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you, even a little, like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it.